So, hello, I'm Sinta Danu, and I'm a professional psychic and astrologer, and welcome to Celestial Guidance. So, today we're going to be talking about the Taurus Last Quarter Moon that happened on the 27th of July. So, that's going to be in a couple days. That's going to be on Saturday. And so, this quarter moon that's coming up is going to affect the week from the 27th to the 3rd of August. So I am so thrilled to announce that I am finally doing my Astrology Basics course online over Zoom. So each of these workshops individually are $33.33. Now, if you bought the entire workshop series individually, that's going to come to a total about $200, just a little bit under. And so I have an amazing deal for those of you that are interested in the Astrology Basics course. So the first 5 people to sign up will get this course for the low price of only $125. So you'll save almost $75 if you're one of the first 5 people to sign up. Now, I only have one spot left at this price because I have several people who have already contacted me about this course and signed up. So there is only one spot left for the price of $125. Now, if you don't contact me soon and you miss out on the $125, don't panic. I do have another deal coming up. So for the next 10 people who sign up for the course, they can get the course for $150. So you're still going to be getting like a $50 discount, which is huge. So don't panic if you can't get it for the $125. There are still 10 spots available at the $150 price. Now, if you are interested in learning astrology, I would definitely sign up for this course because I put a lot of effort into it. I've noticed with a lot of other astrology courses that they're very wordy, very airy, very much about like the mental, intellectual side of things, but they're not very like practical, grounded, or easily understandable in how you actually apply this information. And because of that, I made this course and I've made it very practical, grounded, easily digestible, easily understood, so that anyone who's interested in astrology can learn astrology through this course. That was the whole idea of this course, was to make this kind of knowledge accessible to everyone, because I feel like other astrology stuff is not always super easy to understand. So basically, I'm going to be teaching you what took me 10 years to understand in 6 hours over a 6-week period. So this will save you a lot of time. You will actually understand what you're doing. Especially if you really want to go professional, I would sign up for the course. Now, if you're interested in what the courses are covering, it's all of the basics. We're going to start with an introduction to astrology that goes over what everything is literally and how it is used in astrology. So that's going to be the first class. Now, the following classes are going over those elements in more detail. So for every subject, there's going to be an hour-long workshop that goes into the actual details of what those parts of astrology are and why they're different and why they're not all the same. So we'll be going into first the 12 signs and what each of them are and what kind of adds up to make a sign, basically. Then we're going to be going over the meaning of each of the 12 houses. Then we'll be going over the meaning of each of the 10 planets. Then we're going to be going over the meaning of each of the aspects. And finally, we're going to wrap it all together, bring it all together on how to read a chart. So by the end of this course, you will know how to read an astrology chart. So if you really are looking to do this professionally, I would definitely recommend this because this will make this a lot easier in the long run. So the general tarot reading is just a simple tarot reading. It's about 10 to 13 cards usually, depending on how many I feel I need to pull. It's a tarot card reading for everyone. Its effect is mostly for this week from the 27th of July to August 3rd. However, tarot sometimes can still apply months, years later, depending on when it comes across your feed. So let's do a quick tarot card reading. Okay, so the collective's feeling we're feeling kind of good. I mean, we're working hard. We might be a little bit perfectionists right now, but we're putting in the work. We're working hard. And it probably is paying off a little bit, but we're definitely in a place of like just that mindset of making sure to work hard, push ourselves, get things done, even if it takes like a long time and a lot of focus. Okay. So what's working for the collective is we're healing, right? This is a time of healing, a time of hope, a time of balance, rising above the emotional turmoil and staying centered within ourselves despite the chaos around us. So we're in a good place, it seems like. So what's not working for us? Oh my goodness, of course. The Tower card. Apparently things are falling apart. We're working really hard and we're healing, but everything's falling apart, which sometimes happens. Sometimes things fall apart because we've outgrown them. So keep in mind that sometimes when you're healing and you're following your path, when things fall apart, sometimes that's a sign of that you're actually on the right path because you're growing and you're actually getting rid of the things that you need to let go of, right? And that's all what this quarter moon's about. Okay, so yeah, we're emotionally in a good place. We're focused on our emotions, staying balanced, emotional maturity, and being in our feminine, attracting, what we need on an emotional level. And subconsciously, we're just exhausted. We're all tired. We're done with it. We're like, I'm done. I don't want to fight anymore. I'm exhausted. And that's part of why maybe things are falling apart is, maybe we were the only one keeping things together and that's why things are falling apart. And we're able to stay balanced because we're healing. It looks like in the past we were being maybe a little bit unrealistic. Maybe our expectations were too high. And that's part of the healing that we've been working on is letting go of these, maybe these expectations we had of ourselves or other people that were just unreachable, right? Maybe that's part of what we're tearing down right now. Okay, in the near future, we're learning. Yes, we are learning. We are learning a new skill, a new trade. This could also be a new job. Okay, so there's some fear around being too focused on the material world. So we might be concerned about if I focus too much on money or my career or my job, I'm not going to be in touch with my spirituality and I'm going to get off my path and it's going to be this whole thing, that I'm not going to be able to be true to myself. So there's some fear around being too materialistic, too focused on the material world, too, maybe a little too grounded, basically. But we have support. So the people around us, right, for this collective are really taking care of us, making sure that things are really good, that we are getting our emotional needs met, not just trying to fill the void with everything from the outside, really focusing on the inside and how to address our internal needs. So the result of your thoughts and actions right now is you haven't really thought things through. Things aren't really clear. You're not really planning things out. You're just not really quite clear on this situation. And the end result is you're getting off your path. You're not really following your spiritual path. And you might be doing exactly what the sphere is, which is kind of overly focused on the money, the materialistic, the money. So just really focused on the physical world and kind of getting off your spiritual path. Yeah, you're feeling out of your power, not feeling like you have the tools that you need to achieve your dreams. There might be some kind of, you might lose a job or might have issues with finances or family or the stability of your life. This is likely some form of transformation. There might be someone deceiving you around these things for some reason as well. You're going to be okay though. Powerful forces are influencing your life. You're going to be taken care of. I know this is going to be a hard time, but it's going to be all right. And you might get some very sensitive information. Be careful who you tell that to though. Yeah, but you're going to be moving up on your path. So this, you're going on a little detour in regards to the material world and finances. You might be really focused on finances and kind of letting go of some spiritual stuff in the meantime and kind of getting off your path. But it's going to be all right. You're going to get back on it and it's going to be fine. You're going to go up on the karmic wheel. You're being taken care of. There are powerful forces that are looking after you. It's going to be fine. So don't worry about it too much. If anything, you might need to let go of that need for control so much. So if you are interested and learning some new skills. If you want to learn astrology, for instance, come sign up for the workshop. I mean, or even just one of them. You don't have to buy all 6. I would suggest doing all 6 workshops because it's very good for building a foundation for astrology that is super solid in order for you to actually be able to read charts, not only for yourself, but other people. And, you know, it's quick. I'm basically going to, in some ways, going to teach you what I took 10 years to figure out, right, in 6 weeks. So if you're interested, the link is going to be in the comments and in the description for the astrology workshop. Please sign up if you're interested. I do only have 1 spot left at the price of $125, and I only have 10 spots for the price of $150. So if you're interested, please come. I would love it. And other than that, I guess I'll see you guys next week on Celestial Guidance. We have our next new moon, which is going to be in Leo. Super fun. And soon after that, I'll be starting the workshop. Bye.